I mean, shit. I'm a squirrel hunter. I'm not an audio broadcaster, producer.
Dude. We I don't think between the two of us we could barely run a Facebook page, much less a YouTube
Barely.
channel
You're right.
or
Yeah.
podcast. All right, guys, we're back. Season 2, episode 2, Plussed Up Podcast.
hmm Yeah.
This is your host, Cody Moreland and
Shane
Shane
Mason.
Mason.
hmm
All right, Shane, how are you?
On top of the world.
Top of the world.
Yep,
Y'all
doing well.
listening? Yeah, y'all listening out there. Y'all obviously don't see this because y'all are listening later, but we had a little technical difficulties trying to get on. We'll do better. We're
We're on
obviously
now.
not a lot of technological people. So
Dude, I'm a squirrel hunter. I'm not a audio broadcaster,
yeah,
producer. Like I know how
no
to
doubt.
shoot. I know how to shoot a 22. I know how to shoot a shotgun. I can skin a buck. I can run a trot line. Like I can do all that.
It sounds like a song.
Yeah. Yeah. He didn't say anything about I can podcast.
No doubt. No doubt. So you hunt this weekend?
I went to the Arkansas State Hunt in Hazen, Arkansas, put on by the LBK guys. Uh, Super hunt. Very well done, very well ran. I got drawed out with bad ice and Adam O'Donnell. First time I've ever hunted with Adam.
Yeah.
Complete gentleman. Yeah, complete gentleman. It was a
Mm-hmm.
great cast. I like a really, really good cast. His dog looked good. My dog looked good. Uh, and it was neck and neck. It was a nail biter. Uh, my dog got deep. I probably should have stopped and said, "Hey, can you hear my dog?" I don't know if we could have because we had to
Yeah.
get a good bit closer before we heard him. I don't know if we could have, but between the time we went to Bad's tree to the time we could hear Megatron, she had got 3 trees. I was a tree ahead of her, and then she jumped me. And Adam didn't have to. Like he got her treed in. We were just going the direction that Megatron was, and she was just popping, bam, bam, bam. She
Yeah.
treed 3 times on the way to him. When I say on the way to him, we couldn't hear him to get him treed in. Uh, and the third time, like she treed, had a squirrel, treed, was in a hole, treed, and he listened after the 30 seconds we walked just 20 yards. We lost Cody. There you are. We walked like maybe 20 yards. Uh, Heard him. He let me tree in. Then he went to bad ice with the other fellow that was on the cast with us, Cheston McDowell or McDowell. I think McDowell. Anyway, Cheston and him went to bad ice. I went to Megatron. Um, if he had a squirrel and she didn't, he wins. But she had a squirrel, so it was what I had 300 plus 100 circle. She had 300 plus 200 circle.
Pretty good cast. Much
It,
squirrel?
it, yeah, normally if you get 300 plus 100 circle, you win your cast. Normally,
Normally.
yeah.
Yeah.
But my dog stayed treed for 30 minutes before we could hear him.
Yeah.
It was a good
That's tough.
cast. And Adam was fantastic to hunt with. Couldn't have been better. as far as what the I left shortly after that. Not that I didn't want to stick around. I motored back as fast as I could and went squirrel hunting and had a hell of a hunt. If I went with my 22, I'm normally a little bit sharper. I let some get away, but if I had my shotgun, I think I could have killed my limit. If I had some help, we could have killed 14 or 15. But
No
all
doubt.
in all, good hunt. Ended up placing seventh, and I believe that was enough to get Megatron his Grand Squirrel champion for
Grand
sure.
Squirrel champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bart puts on a really good hunt over there in Arkansas, hazing.
Mm-hmm.
Really good woods, bunch of squirrels. So we was over there on Friday. Me and Blake broed up.
Had a really good uh what's the hunt called?
Division hunt? State hunt.
No,
Arkansas
no,
state hunt.
no shootout.
Tournament.
So
Oh, the
shootout.
100. Yeah, the $100 shootout.
Yeah,
Mhm.
$100 shootout. Had 16 dogs show up
So I didn't
on a
know,
Friday. That was a really good turnout.
no doubt. I didn't know that if you won your cast, you got your money back. Did you know that on the shootout?
I, no, I don't guess.
I wasn't upset about it, but yeah, $100 shootout, you win your money back if you win your cast.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Adam might have mentioned that on our cast. I think. Um, but yeah, good, really good. How'd you do Friday?
I won my first cast. Bart Williams hunting Spike, me, and Wade Hildebrand hunting 100 proof. We Gunner and Spike going back and forth, and then Wade's dog got out of pocket. He ended up getting him treed in. It came down to the wire, back and forth. But I thought I was whooped. But anyways, I got leash locked. Walked into my dog by myself. Nobody saw the squirrel leave. And then
Mm.
for whatever reason, I got to turn loose for 6 minutes at the end of the cast, and he treated a squirrel right there at the last 6 minutes, won that cast. And then second round, I drew out with Grace and Stormy, and ended up having 300 circle. Grace went and treated a squirrel, and I had another circle tree and had enough to beat me. So
Boy,
a day
Grace
of,
had a good weekend, didn't she?
yeah, 200 points. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
two,
She won the shootout and the state hunt, right?
no doubt. Shootout
Mm-hmm.
and the state hunt. Money and
Yeah,
a
she
bunch
had
of
a
money.
good. Yeah, she had a good weekend.
Bunch of
The
points, bunch of
LBK
money.
guys, they have a good thing going on with what they're doing. Like-minded individuals working together, uh, as a team. They can venture off and do their own thing a little bit, but they have like a common goal. And, they have like a breeding circle. No Diddy, but like a breeding circle. uh, but and they work
Yeah,
together and they crisscross and they raise the whole litter and like they got it going on. They're doing really well.
bunch of Vaseline at the LBK
Baby
camp.
oil.
Bunch of
Hey, when
baby
I
oil.
went to the LBK camp, I slipped when I walked in the door. It was
There's a puddle.
baby oil. Yeah, baby oil everywhere.
Door locks behind you automatically.
Yeah, having Diddy parties up in there.
That's funny. Yeah. Hey, one thing I want to talk about right quick. Shout out, no free shout outs. Uh, Arc Doll Supplies. Justin Ewell, his wife.
Super, super good, folks. The collars they're making excellent quality at a headbanger price. The gun sling. I know you're getting one made. I'm getting one made.
I've
The
got one.
gun. Oh, okay. The gunsling
Talk about it right quick and I'll get it.
is super cool. It's made out of the faux leather, whatever the faux leather collars are. I can't remember what the material, but it's not Dayglow. It's thicker than the Dayglow. It's essentially like a big dog collar, but it has the clips on the end that goes on your gun. So it's a gun sling and it's got the buckle in the middle and you can adjust it. Like it is super cool. It's like a big dog collar.
So you obviously can adjust it
Yeah.
if you want
And you
longer or
can trim it
shorter.
off or whatever.
Yep.
I'm getting a red one made for my boy. It's gonna have the Showstopper logo on it, and then his name.
What I like is a, a normal one. Obviously, you can adjust them, but uh, once I get them set, I don't like adjusting them. And that one's a lot easier, especially like for the Magnum Research 22. It's a shorter stock,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna just get one for most of my squirrel hunting guns, but it's a lot easier to adjust. It's a lot quicker, a lot easier.
Yep. Very affordable.
Hmm. But they brought their two kids up there. I played with Scarlett. Hell, at one time Scarlett was sitting in my lap watching.
Yeah.
So, yeah, great job. It's nice being able to get leashes, colors, all that done right there. He even laser engraved. He has
Hmm.
laser engraver out there.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Uh, They're high quality. It's
yeah,
good stuff.
yeah, good folk, good product.
Hmm. Support them.
Support them. Yep. Before Austin gets on, you want to talk about this LMC World Hunt this weekend
It
and the
wasn't an LMC
Feist
World Hunt.
this coming
Oh,
weekend.
this coming? Yeah, this
Yeah.
coming for sure. I thought you were talking about the OMCBA World Hunt
Nope.
that
Oh,
this
yeah,
has.
they just had. Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, hit
I
that
I
right
looked
quick.
for the results. I couldn't find them.
Okay. I don't know who won it neither. I thought you knew. I know
No,
Dwayne Knight
dude,
won the junior.
I looked for the results and like first, second, third. I couldn't find them. But
Well,
congratulations to the guys that won. It's a prestigious deal.
yeah.
I'm being like I am being serious.
Well,
Uh,
I know Dwayne Knight won the junior dog. So
mhm,
him and Wheezy.
yeah,
I think Wheezy's had a big motor Asher, and Zach Everhart had a puppy out of Raylan in the finals. So
yeah. They got third, didn't it?
yes, he got third.
Yep,
So I
yeah.
was I was scanning right quick, but yeah, Team Mississippi brought home. I know Eric Wally, like he had a junior dog come in seventh. So yeah, I just assumed that you had them.
Mm-mm.
Bo Dooley and
No, but I didn't.
Daisy won. Thank you,
Okay.
Stephen. Stephen Bradham.
Yeah.
Yep. Second was Major Drive Zeke with Hunter. Somebody needs to learn how to do a little better handwriting. Cockrell and Poor Folks Raven with Clay Chewy or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Uh, Knight's Wheezy, Dwayne Knight, first place, Junior Hunt, Major Drive Ringo, uh, with second place, Kevin Cowan, Merle Seeley, and Booger Bottom Wiley, Brent Waddle was
Yeah.
third. Samuel Green handled. So Samuel Green in the finals. And then there was
Hmm.
a coon hunt over here.
Hey,
John
Kevin
Slack.
Cohen won. He won a side by side too. But is a USDC side by side hunt, didn't he?
No, Colt Perryman won that with Image. Do you
Yeah.
know?
Who owns Image?
Kevin Cowan. Cohen.
Yeah, Kevin Cohen. Kevin Cohen.
Yeah, that's his name. It's Cowan. Hey, we got a special guest here.
Oh, hey man, what's up?
What's up?
There he is.
Is it daylight where you're at?
No, it is not. It's dark.
Mr. Austin Gentry. Welcome into the podcast. He is the
Okay.
reserve world coon hunt champion. He is a truck winner. He won 7,800 this past weekend. He is a deer dog man, a big buck killer. He is a wife. He is a husband of a great wife. He has 45 kids and working on a basketball team. Mr. Austin Gentry.
That's about right, Cody.
How many kids you got? 4?
4. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, 4 kids.
How many you got, Shane?
I got 3, but my wife thought she was pregnant until just a while ago. She's like, "Praise Jesus, I'm not pregnant." I was like, "You thought you were pregnant?" She goes, "I didn't know." I was like, "Is it immaculate conception? Like, how you gonna get pregnant?" But
Between the
yeah,
3
no,
of us, we got a baseball team.
Yes,
I
yes,
got
we
3.
do.
So
Yeah, I've got them twin girls keep me on my toes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got twin girls, and what's the other 2?
5-year-old girl, she's in kindergarten, and a 9-year-old little boy.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So
Mm-hmm.
keeps my wife
Cool.
busy while I'm on the road chasing these dogs.
yeah,
Right. That's
she
right.
gets to go spend all that money.
That's right.
It helps when you win.
It does. It makes it more. It makes it easier to explain to her what I do through the week and stuff. Because when you go and you just keep getting beat, she's like scratching her head a little bit. So yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
No doubt. You hunting tonight?
Oh yeah, yeah. Getting ready to go right now. Yeah.
What you got in the
So
box?
I got Homer and fixing to have Cowboy. Jess, a buddy of ours, mine and Cody's. He hunted Cowboy last night. He's fixing to bring him to me, and we'll go see if we can't trip you.
No
You've
doubt.
been winning. You've been winning the hunts with Homer.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Homer. Cowboy. He was first string quarterback for about a year. Now he's sitting on the bench.
Now, does that Homer dog go back to that old Homer dog? Like there used to be a Homer. I want to say it
I'm
was that
not
a.
real sure. I know on the top side he goes back to some of the Dunlaps, Buck Creek breeding. They're from up around Ohio, and on the
Mm,
bottom side he's out of the old Homer. I can't think of his exact name right now, but he was Homer. He was out of Bone Collector.
okay,
Yeah, Backwater Homer, which was out of Bone Collector.
I got you.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
I'm not
we
really
ain't had him
familiar.
very long. We've had him
Mm.
about 2 months. So
Oh hell,
yeah,
Yeah. How long did y'all have him before y'all went and won the reserve?
2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. Yeah, we had him. We had him 2 weeks. We go up there and get second, and that's when I realized what I had. I didn't really realize what I had on my hands. Pleasure hunting, he's pretty common. Put him in a hunt, totally different dog. I
mm-hmm.
realized then I had a ATM on my hands. What I felt like, and then uh, the next time I carried him to, I won the first truck I've won with him, and then carried him to Arkansas this weekend. Picked up 7,300, so we won 69,000 with him in 2 months.
Good purchase.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yeah. Bright
Does
future.
he does he open on track a good bit or?
He does. He does in a hunt now, and pleasure hunting. You know, he really don't. Uh, but like I said, he's just totally different dog.
Mm-hmm.
I probably couldn't sell him for $5 if a man come pleasure hunting with him. But
Mm.
I've never felt more confident when I turn a dog loose in a cast than I do with Homer. So it's goofy and it's hard to prepare a dog like that, but he knows what he's doing, and it's a good feeling turning a dog like that loose.
I've asked Austin, like, if you turn him loose around here with 3 other dogs, and he's like, he just knows. There ain't no side by sides in the hunts. And
So tonight we're hunting public land and we're hunting no side by side. So I'm expecting him to look a little better, but he just knows when he's competing. He's one of them dogs, and
yeah.
they're few and far between, but he knows when he's competing.
uh, so we have a few people that are venturing out into the hound side of breeding bird dogs and cur dogs, trying to for competition, trying to get better tree dogs, maybe a better nose, whatever.
Right.
Is there
I'm one
anything
of
out
them.
there? Yeah, Shane's one of them.
Me. Yeah.
Is there anything out there that you had in mind that you've seen being bred that might be something that the dog guys would be looking into?
Man, I don't know. I know y'all's dogs operate different. Y'all are looking to get treed, especially, the style of hunts y'all hunt. Y'all are looking to get treed, no downtime. So I take it, y'all are just wanting to get them to tree. But I mean, I don't know about the squirrel side, and I don't get carried away with the stud dog deal. But personally, me, and I think they just took him off the public stud, but Little Money would have been my go-to pick for if I had to go breed a female.
Little money.
Little Money.
Now, is that coon and squirrel, or just are you just
I just for coons. I can't. Like I said, I don't know what y'all are goofy with them
who
squirrels.
owns little money?
Uh, the Amish guy in Indiana, maybe. I don't know his name. Uh,
How you get a
man,
hold of him by telegram?
no,
Raven. You fly a raven to him.
he even has a Facebook page. Y'all need to go look him up. So if you man, I wish
He
I could
might be
think of his name.
Mennonite. Is he
Is he
Mennonite instead of
Mennonite? He's
Mormon?
probably Mennonite.
I don't know, hella. I don't
Amish,
know.
Mormon, Mennonite.
But
How many wives he got?
I don't know. I haven't I've talked to him a few times, but man, he's a good dude. And he bought he's got out, which was out a little money now. That's the dog that Dustin won the TOC with and done all that winning there. He's got out at stud too right now. So they took little money off out of public, they're not bringing him to the public no more. But he does have out at stud.
Hmm.
Little Money just produced like it seemed like litters were good, not just have one pup out of the litter make it.
Yeah.
Like several dogs out of several different litters out of Little Money were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
I have a theory that like most dogs are just average reproducers, but the ones that are known for the to being a super reproducer are just bred to more bitches. So
Yeah, and
there's more good pups out of them.
yeah, I've touched on that subject too. Me and Cody talk dogs and stuff all the time, and me and Cody's talked about that. And people say, "Hey, this dog's a great reproducer," and they just blowing up breeding to him. No, he's not a reproducer in my eyes, and I'm no pup man. I just but a reproducer in my eyes is you take X amount of pups and you got X amount of winnings. That right there is the proof in the pudding. It ain't breed
Mm.
every bitch that walks by and get because if you breed to everything you can, you're gonna get a good one.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. It's statistically speaking, 5A schools have better football teams than 1A schools.
Sure.
So if statistically speaking, if you can have one super dog out of every 10 and you have 100 pups on the ground, well, you'll have 10 super dogs.
hmm
But if you only have 5 pups on the ground, you might not even have a super dog out of that male.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So in squirrel dogs, through breeding over the years, we're seeing more and more dogs out of the litter make it. Are y'all seeing that? What's the average on coon dogs? Just say I'm gonna throw an easy number out there. 10. I know 10's a big litter, but if you had 10 dogs in a litter or 10 pups, is five
When
of
he
them
says
making
make
good
it,
coon dogs?
we're talking about just treeing, just treeing. Like they'll go out and tree a coon.
Yeah, I'm gonna say on average, to be honest with you, well, I feel like a lot of them will go tree a coon.
Right.
Now, I feel like the majority of the litter, say they have 10 a litter, I feel like 8 of them, you know, they will go tree a coon. 2 of them probably need cold, and
Mm-hmm.
but as far as making that next level dog that me and Cody are always after, maybe one out of the litter, and then sometimes you don't get none.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got Jess in there?
No, Jess just pulled up beside me right here, and he's being goofy.
Jump in there. He can get in on this conversation. I
Hey,
know he's a dog expert.
Cowboy's new handler.
Cowboy's new handler.
Yep.
But
No, Jess pleasure hunts with me. He's in the hunting club with me and Cody, deer dogs, and he pleasure hunts with me just about any night I go. And so I told him, I was like, I'm hunting Homer and all these local hunts. I said, you're more than welcome to hunt Cowboy. He loves old Cowboy. So he's 3 for 3 with him these last 3 hunts.
Heck yeah.
I like it.
So
That's pretty slick.
what's the future?
Hey, do a plug. Like you made that hat. You made that hat, Cody.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out, no free shout outs. Cody Moreland.
Hey,
making hats over here.
Yeah, Cody has found his calling, I think. He makes some super sweet hats.
I got some really good looking ones, but I can't show nobody yet.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you got some.
So that hat gave me a super idea on some hats for you and me. But proceed. Go ahead with your question.
All right. A little fun fact. I think Shane's going to come up and hunt with us a couple of days, run deer dogs. So, So Austin,
after the Nationals,
I don't think you had ever ran deer dogs before until when? 2 years ago?
Nah, 3 or 4 years ago. It's been, they're flying by, but yeah, I think 3 years, maybe even 4 years ago.
Man, it's like a addiction. It's one of the funnest things I've ever done.
I tell people all the time. Everybody says, everybody that knows me just knows me. I coon hunt all the time. I always tell people, if I could run deer dogs more, I would quit coon hunting.
For sure.
Cody knows I love that deer dog hunting.
Dude, I was raised from the time I was born until I was like 17, 18, we ran dogs. And I tell everybody it's like a cross between the Dukes of Hazzard and deer hunting. And it really was. Like where I done this at, it was like big country. And everything was dirt roads. And dude, it was like just like the characters we had in the deer camp. It was great, awesome times.
Yeah, we have a good time for sure.
Can you see this comment, Austin? I didn't know if you could actually see it. I know me and Shane can see it.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
It sounded like Mudcat used to have a slick tree.
There's still quite a few of them hanging around.
Are they getting circled on a squirrel holes? I think there's a coon in there.
Well, yeah, they do. There's some guest appearance, Jess Faulkner. But okay, thank you. But yeah, there's it depends on if you're in a small hunt or a big hunt, And me personally, I'll be way more lenient on a $35 hunt. Now, if I'm off at a big hunt, I'm not letting no little small nest get circled. We're slicking that thing. Let's roll. If it's my dog too, I mean, it don't matter. Yeah. It is what it is. We're there paying, $4,000 or $5,000 entry fees. We're not circling no little. The coon's either there or it ain't.
Yeah.
And I know it's a lot different with y'all's with the squirrels. They can timber out and they're, they
jump.
Yeah. But now coon hunting, it's there. It ain't. If it ain't a legit big coon den, minus that baby in the wintertime, let's roll.
Something I did. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, hit it.
All right, so something, and this goes back to slick treeing. So I was road hunting the other night. Me and my boy. My dog peeled off. He's a squirrel dog, but he's 5/8 hound. Anyway, he peeled off and treed, slammed. His head's up in there. He's winding. So we hop out. I got my thermal. I'm walking in. I do see some heat, like something glowing fairly low. And I get up there. And I can't find it. gone. And he's on a fairly small sapling, big den tree beside it. Can't find anything. I send him on. Same thing, maybe a half a mile down the road. He throws his nose up. He peels off. I have my thermal with the window down, and I'm looking, and I see two flying squirrels go up the side of this tree. And oh. So I'm fairly certain the first one was a flying squirrel as well. And, but if I didn't have my thermal, I would have told you that dog was a slick treer.
Right.
But he wasn't treeing a coon, but he was treeing something.
Yeah.
And
Thermals have changed the game. I don't know if I could coon hunt without one, just to be honest. But
I can find coons a lot better with my thermal than I could without it. I can tell you that.
yeah.
So do you hunt? Here's a question we got, and pretty much somebody asked the podcast if you change the way you hunt during the summertime than you do during the wintertime.
No. Just in a nutshell, no. I'll hunt different areas that, try to stay around water. You got to hunt the areas where the coons are, staying more. But no, I hunt the same. I hunt the same amount of time, really. Of course, now we can get a lot more hunting in with it being dark earlier. I can cut loose. When I get home, get a shower, my wife gets home, I eat supper, hey, I'm gone. I can get more hunting in now, but I don't change the way I hunt.
Well, it's a lot easier at night,
Yeah.
obviously, than it is during the day. It'll drop, what, 15, 20 degrees at night.
Right.
That sun beating down on you, making it hotter. It's tough squirrel hunting. I don't know if they was asking for squirrel or for coon, but I'll turn my dog loose for a couple trees. I'm
Yeah.
not finna sit. I think if they get too hot, it causes bad habits that you have
Yeah.
to correct.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
They
I
can
don't
get
like leaving a
conditioned to it.
dog treed, in the summertime, especially our heat. It's rough down here, Uh, our it's deadly. If a dog stays treed, for an hour, I will go into a little bit of a panic, especially if they're a
Mm-hmm.
hard tree dog and you don't want them sitting treed, so in the summertime, I may not cut as many dogs loose at one time or something like that. That way, when they do get treed, I can get to them, get them, cooled down, pulled off. But no, I don't. I don't change nothing. I know y'all have to hunt during the day, so it has to be a little different.
A little
Yeah.
bit, but like when we were on a killing spree, we killed 72 squirrels and 3 morning hunts on the 4th of July weekend, and it was hot. I mean, it was like 95 degrees, and it was hot. I mean, pretty early, but uh, they get used to it. Like they get conditioned to the heat pretty good. But we don't let them tree for very long either. Like we're
Right.
killing,
Yeah.
um, and you have to hunt them around water for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't a leaf left on a tree over there after the shotgun.
We were so
They
when
thought
the
the
leaves
damn
are on the
beetles was
trees.
over eating the leaves. All the
Yeah,
shotgun
when the
pellets.
leaves are on the trees, you got to do more shooting to make them move. They are harder to find.
I know firsthand Cody will do some shooting, especially at a deer.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, every shot you don't take is one you're guaranteed to miss. You're not
That's
gonna make it.
exactly right.
no doubt. You can't hit them if they ain't no air. If they ain't no lead in the air, you're not hitting them.
That's a fact.
Hmm. It started. Is that why he started shooting a suppressor so people in the camp couldn't hear him shoot?
Yeah, but we all know who's shooting when he
That
starts
way they
getting
don't know how
loud.
many times he's shooting.
Yeah.
They tell me it sounds like a bottle rocket.
Here, I got plug my computer in.
So I got another question for y'all. Since talking about summertime, do you change your dog feed during the summertime?
I've played with it. I try not to feed a real high protein and a real high fat during the summertime, but I really don't try to. Like this past summer, I've told you, I think, I fed a nook shook pretty much all through the summer. I never had any trouble with it, dogs heating up. Um, I think a nook shook's really good feed, and I've had really good luck with it year round.
Okay. So on that topic, who do you think is going to win the Joy Super?
Well, I think me and Ward were talking about that today or maybe yesterday. We had some bets on Crash winning last year. Crash was looking really good, and boy, Crash just went out there and just he cost us some money. So, man, I don't know. It's four pretty good dogs. I know where they're going. Um, man, I'd say Ann would be tough to beat.
So Strickland.
I if I had to put money on somebody at where they're hunting at, yeah, I would go with Strickland and Ann. She's really, really consistent, nothing just flashy. Going to Tree Coon.
So we got who else is there?
You got
Duel and
Duel, Strickland, Scott Engel, and Andrew Gross that beat me in the Pro Sport World with 8 second ride.
so pretty much you just want to make it public. You don't believe in any of the other three.
No, Duel's my buddy. Strickland's my buddy. Scott, I like Scott. I like Andrew, but no. I wish all four of them could win, but I think Ann's got a good chance of winning.
No doubt. All right.
They're going to be in Texas, aren't they?
No,
No.
no.
Is it public where they're going to be?
I don't know that it's public.
Can we
So
say the state?
Okay.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
that's why I think Ann's gonna get the W.
What about the you used to have Conor McGregor. He was out of Willie.
That's right.
What kind of so I had a guy, Tyler Asbury, told me that there's a couple of squirrel dogs right now that are really hitting it off that are pretty sure he said out of Willie. So apparently he's throwing pretty good squirrel dogs. Squirrel dog bird dog cross.
I
Yeah,
never
that's
knew that, but yeah, I done some winning with Connor. I done forgot, exactly a number what I won with him, but I
A
know I won.
million. Was it a million?
yeah.
No, it wasn't a million. We done some winning about everywhere we went. He was a good dog and I liked him. But yeah,
So we're finna let you off of here where you can go coon hunting. But before we do that, hang on. Shane, do you have any questions before we do this hunt sell call?
Man, if I did, I done forgot them. I'm good.
All right. So we got a thing called hunt sell call. And
Mm.
I've thought about all these dogs. And, instead of making you hurt your friends' feelings, I'm going to throw up Conor McGregor. I'm going to throw up Homer. And
Oh
I'm
my
going to throw up Cowboy. So y'all have had all three.
Yep.
So you got to hunt one. And when I say cull, it don't mean give it away.
Got you.
And you got to sell one.
Oh man. Well, obviously you have to go with Homer on the hunt.
Okay.
He's competition through and through.
So you're going
He's
to kill
done.
Cowboy.
No, we're not. You said kill. You said Cole, not kill. Now
He said Cole.
Okay.
Yeah.
you said Cole. Uh, the sale would be, Cowboy, and then Cole Connor. And them are three really good dogs. I mean, that's tough.
Mm.
Well, I thought it was better than me throwing in a bunch of, friends' dogs and making you ugly.
Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't want to answer some of them questions, and even like picking the Joy Hunt winner. That's tough. I know all them guys and hunt with them every weekend, and uh, they all got good dogs, obviously, or they wouldn't be at the Joy Super Hunt. So
Hmm.
I hate picking when it's like that.
Hey, is there a dog from the past that you wish you could have hunted with? Like, if there's any dog, any coon dog ever, what would that you haven't had the opportunity to see? Which one would it be?
I would have loved to hunted with Zeb 3.
Hmm.
Zeb 3, Wipeout Z, the all-time money winner right now, is out of Zeb 3. A lot of these hounds that win at a big level go back to, have a lot of Zeb 3 or go back to Zeb 3. I would have loved to hunt it with Zeb 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Did Bear Kitty own him too?
I believe Fergie and Kitty and that bunch up there owned him. That's right.
Hmm.
Yep.
Wow. It's a very good question, Shane.
Thank you.
Very intuitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
I'm fixing to go see if Homer can tree one. Appreciate y'all having me on.
Yeah, but hey, good luck.
Yeah, we're going to go to Illinois Friday. Somebody's going to win 50,000 this weekend up there. The
I have
low
a feeling it's going to be you. I have a feeling.
the low Saturday night is 1 degree.
ooh. Ooh.
It's going to be
Wow.
tough. That's a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So
That's a game changer right there.
yeah, so like the coons up there, if it stays cold like that for a couple days, do they get out and start stirring, or do they
Man,
stay laid up?
I don't know. It's going to be tough this weekend. You're going to need a dog to tree a layup coon.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need a good break, squall one out of a den. It's going to take. Oh, it's gonna be whoever catches the right breaks. It's the best dog will not win this weekend, and I'm not taking that away from. I may win this weekend, but the best dog's not gonna win when it's 1 degree. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just not. The conditions are gonna be out miserable.
Sounds like every squirrel hunt ever.
Yeah, you usually hunt in the rain, and you call me and be like, I've
Mm-hmm.
hunted in the rain all day, and yeah. So,
Yeah.
but no. Before I get off here, my wife probably never watched this, but thank you for all you do for me where I can be on the road all the time with these old dogs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, I got
Yeah.
one question for you, Austin.
No, I'm
You know
not
what they
having
say?
more kids.
You know what they say about that 6'8"?
When it gets to popping.
The bugs start dropping.
All right. I'm going coon hunting, boys.
See you, buddy.
All right, man.
See
Good
y'all.
luck.
Bye.
See you. Yeah. His wife might see
Hey.
this. Hey, this is your wife's favorite squirrel dog podcast or tree
Yeah.
dog. We're gonna say tree. Your
Yeah.
wife's favorite tree dog podcast.
For sure. Hey, we need to get
Mm-hmm.
us some I know at least is he back?
He's trying to jump back in. He
He's
might have
trying to
forgot something.
look,
He might want to
he's
say, I'd like to thank, uh,
yeah.
like
Hey,
somebody else.
us for letting him come on.
Maybe.
Uh there's 16 people on here right now, and I know there's at least 3 of these people that are married and their wives having to listen to this in the bed. So we need to get some of their questions in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Spencer Clayton. Hey, he says his dog that he'd like to see was a nocturnal nailer.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'd like to see old Lipper go. As far as coon dogs, he wasn't too far from me. I heard
Lipper
he was
wasn't?
like wild as a yeah. I heard he was like wild as a March hare. Yeah, he's
Really?
somewhere like around Longview, Texas, I think. Marshall, somewhere.
Yeah. Huh.
What? So what three? What three dogs? Or maybe two or one. Hell, I don't know. What squirrel dog do you wish you could go back and hunt with in its prime? Which one?
So I don't know which. I would like to do like 3. Like I would like to see
Okay.
Streak, because like when I see all these
Mm-hmm.
papers. So there's a few dogs that you see a lot of, like Streak,
Mm-hmm.
and you see Jukebox, and you see
Hummer.
uh, Hummer. You know, like I'd like to see. There's a reason all these people bred to this animal. I would really like to see how them dogs. I mean, they had to be extremely impressive
Yeah. Game
because
changers.
I mean they bred every dog in the country.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, the dogs before Street look different. And I know this, so like I used to rent a farmhouse.
they used to be bigger.
Yes, and like triple coated, like short haired, long haired, real coarse, thick coated. Uh, Flag tails. They had like a full flag. Um, so I used to rent a farmhouse from Reese Lewis. Reese has got a dog in the original Mountain Cur Hall of Fame. Uh, Tree Jamming Cooner was his name. And anyway, Reese had so when Reese was a kid, his dad was a game warden in Arkansas, and they were big buddies with Jimmy Hoover and all these guys on King Mountain, and he had like a ton of different pedigrees and all these old pictures of the old cur dogs. You know, they were built like a barrel. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like their chest and their belly were all the same size,
Mm-hmm.
and you know they just looked different before streak, and then after streak they looked more streamlined, slicker haired, finer boned,
Yeah.
ring necked like a mug, maybe a little smaller, but and he hated streak too, hated him. He said, and back then when he was hunting, you know, it wasn't very many world hunts or whatever, but back then he said the toughest dog he had to compete with. And this is one dog I would love to see go, and that was Payday. He said
Payday.
Payday
Yeah.
was as tough as they come.
Hmm.
I'd love to see Payday go, and I'd love to see Streak go. I like to hunt with both of them.
Yeah. That man, it's really hard because there's not videos. I mean, that's the upside of nowadays.
Hey,
There's
Randy
video
Gary, one of
pictures.
Randy Gary's Fur and Fang videos, he has a video of a hunt with Streak.
So I
I
tried to
can't.
get them years ago and I couldn't get them. You know, we
Uh,
had that conversation.
the I still have one or two left. I had all of them, but I'd loan them out to somebody and not get them back. I still have one or two, um, but I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't remember which one had Streak on it. I think it was like 8 or 9. Fur and Fangs 8 or 9, but or maybe 6, 7. I don't know. But one of them
One of the
had Streak
14.
on it.
Yeah.
One of them.
So Mudcat says he'd like to see old Thunder go. Thunder's in a lot of pedigrees.
Mm-hmm. That's Franklin's Thunder,
I would
probably.
assume. I would assume.
Yeah.
And then Tyler Asbury said he had to go to the store for milk and cigarettes, but he's back.
Well, at least he come back. You know, back in the day, somebody go out for cigs. They didn't come back.
Yeah, hey, ever.
Yeah.
And then we got I got a question asked about Gunner. I want to know if he was going to be in the NSF World Hunt this weekend.
I could get him in the NSF, but you'd have to burn his cur papers.
I don't know that I'm willing to do that, but I'd hate to go over and take everybody's money.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Garrett Keys at? He's going to come in here and shoot at me with his Feist pistols.
Yeah. He sold his Feist.
And then here's Dylan 69. I don't know what the 69 stands for, but
That they're actually cracked. Yeah,
happened in
I
bar
don't
fight.
know. Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Here's your one. Here's your question right here.
Yeah.
Asbury wants to know, ask Shane about Whip's first cast.
The first cast I was on with Whip, I think it was her first cast. I think it was a 2 dog cast. I was hunting Prophet. He was hunting Whip. We was at Hazen, Arkansas. I can't remember if we treated you squirrels or just circle trees. I don't remember, but I do remember that Tyler almost, and when I say almost, I'm talking about inches away from stepping on a rattlesnake.
Mm.
Yeah, a pretty good one. and that was the day that I introduced him to the Louisiana slingshot.
Oh, hey, I didn't know what it meant. Here you go.
Yep, yep, that's the Louisiana slingshot. That's right.
Hey,
And
I didn't know it. Okay.
he was like, Jesus Christ, it's a rattlesnake. And he might have said some other words too. I was like, stand back. Let me show you this Louisiana slingshot. Anyway,
You get it with the
you're not,
leash.
well, I mean, allegedly, and probably, I don't know the statute of limitations is up or not. I'm like, you're not supposed to kill rattlesnakes in Arkansas. In Louisiana, any venomous snake you can kill. It's fair game.
So you can't kill a rattlesnake in Arkansas.
I'm not for certain on that, but it might be against the law.
It probably is, or you would say it.
I no, really, I don't know, but I mean, allegedly, I hit it in the head with the Louisiana slingshot.
So how do
So
you can you demonstrate the Louisiana slingshot for those people that are curious?
around my hand, I get the chain, I wad it up, and you sling it hard. You throw it hard, and that your snap will hit the snake or whatever you're trying to hit in the head. And
So you're wadding up the leash in your hand.
yeah,
You're throwing it.
You're putting the loop over your hand on your wrist, and you wad up the chain and everything else, and you got the brass end, and you sling it,
Well,
and
when
you
you
hit a.
flip it over your shoulder like some nunchucks.
You can but the first strike, you sling it, and then you go to whipping.
Judy chop.
Yeah, like Bruce Lee. Pow!
Oh,
It works.
yeah. So we touched a little bit. We named the winners off though, MCBA World Hunt. So we obviously have the NS. We also talked about the USDC had a good hunt this past weekend. They was live. Uh, they were live. Shout out, no free shout outs. Backwoods Heritage had the video on there.
Productions.
Backwoods Productions, close. Hey,
It
take them
might be
back.
Backwoods Heritage Productions.
Hey, well, that's even better. Anyways, it was live on there, like it was hunting in the snow. So, Image.
Yeah,
I wonder how old Image is. He's pretty old.
pretty old. Yeah, Image and Action Jackson, littermates, right?
I,
Born in Adam O'Donnell's barn in
yeah,
Michigan.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
The Canadian cross.
I guess so. Remember the Canadian curs? Were you familiar with them back in the Dizzy?
Nah.
Uh, yeah, man, like back in I guess like the late '90s, early 2000s, the Colombian, not the Colombian curs, the Canadian curs were were pretty popular. Um, I cannot remember. Uh, there was it Claude Thomas that used to raise them. There's somebody with a pretty good name that used to raise them, but they were popular. I want to. I cannot remember the exact cross. They might have been mountain cur and hound, or that might have been the amazing curs. I don't remember, but the Canadian curs used to be popular. Seemed like they were like yellow dogs, kind of like Kimmers.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably 17 old people watching us that don't know how to comment that knows the answer to this. But
Maybe
Stephen Bradham can't figure out how to leave a comment.
keep trying.
It's the comment bar, and it'll bring up a keypad. Blake Jones says he thinks Image is 8. So if it's wrong, it's Blake Jones's fault.
Maybe so. 8 don't really seem that old, you know.
No, I mean, hell, that's pretty old in dog years, though.
Yeah, Yeah, but dude, I know several squirrel dogs at 8 years old can still get it. I mean, get it.
Yeah. Diesel's 10 won a world hunt, ain't he?
Hmm.
So, but I had some. Oh, the NSD is hosting the LMC and the NSF this weekend. It will be in
World
LBL,
hunts,
and
LBL.
it's going to be cold. The lows are in the 20s and the highs are in the low 30s. So,
So hey, when's the cold front hitting? Is it hitting Friday night?
well, I think it's actually been cold right now. Like, I think
Okay,
it's
so
been cold.
you might be okay. So if it's cold for like a prolonged period of time, as long as it's not like the first night of it, the first
Yeah.
morning, like the squirrels will still come out and y'all can have a good cast. But if it's like 60 degrees and then the next morning like 30,
Hmm.
it'll shut them down.
So it's
I,
showing right now it's 37 degrees there.
yeah,
So
yeah, y'all probably be okay. Hey, dude, like
tonight, 29.
a lot of those squirrels won't timber. Like they'll be 12
Froze
foot.
to the limb.
No, just hanging out, dude. Just there. For I don't, dude. The squirrels here right now are timbering so bad.
Yeah. So Saturday, it shows a low of 12 degrees and a high of 37. Probably going to be pretty cold.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Friday's 30 and 49. So
And then Saturday is what?
Saturday's 12 and 37.
Oh man. Hey,
Well,
you might. Hey, you might want to hang out a little bit at the clubhouse before you take off. Let them
well,
thaw out some,
yeah. Yeah.
dude.
Wonder
Mm.
how many dogs get the 15 put or the 5 put on. Sunday.
I don't know.
Sunday. If you make it to the, I don't depend on how many dogs there, but if you make it till Sunday, the low is 9 and the high is 21.
Damn. So you either need a dog that's going to run, and find a squirrel,
Mm-hmm.
or you need a wood monster.
Yeah. Hey, we got it. Hey, look at here. We got some of these old folks
That is
coming.
Claude Thomas. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yep. Canadian cur called Snappy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he was like I guess a Canadian curve fancier. Like he promoted him, I believe. I have some of those old, like really old, uh, National Current Vice books, like the yearbooks,
Mm-hmm.
and they're good. They have Canadian curs in there. There used to be, like in squirrel dogs, there was a ton of long haired dogs. Uh, like several, like farm shepherds. People were selling farm shepherds. If you want, like there was one of them, like if you want some tree power, come on over here and breed a Chester the squirrel molester. And like this dog, this dog, and hey, it looked like a chow, dude. It looked like a chow inside the tree. But it's like you want to get some tree power, you breed a Chester the squirrel molester. I'm pretty sure that was his name.
so that's funny. That
A
is
lot of
extremely
finished
funny.
spits. A lot of finished spits. You know, when I was a kid around here, uh, most of the people that had like the better squirrel dogs, they were half border collie and half Catahoula cur, or Australian shepherd and Catahoula cur. You want to talk about some ugly dogs?
Oh, Snappy was out of Kimmer's Target. Apparently, he was a Kimmer dog.
Okay, yeah.
And
Well,
you said use yellow.
yeah, that's when they look like Kimmers. They might have been. So, what was the other part? Kimmer and what? What made them Canadian? Oh, see, I ain't bullshitting. Look,
Hey, and then Justin Hitchens is a
he's an
Asbury.
encyclopedia. He's a historian, a squirrel dog historian.
Tyler, hey, you've lost your spot. Hey, Justin, we're gonna have to get Justin on here. This is not the Bear Grease, but I tell you what, it's a close second.
Yeah. Hey, Chester might have been a hell of a dog too, but he's a big old fuzzy thing. There's a lot of fuzzy dogs. Yeah.
uh, uh, and then we got Garrett Keys in here throwing shots, talking about how old Justin is. Look, Justin, we love you, Garrett.
So when he says highly inbred bird dogs, is that what they cross the Kimber dogs to make the Canadian curs?
We hadn't got an answer from him. Hitchens, Tyler Asbury said the reason Hitchens knows is he was alive when Moses had his first squirrel dog. So there's that.
Yeah.
But hey, Justin
That
Hitchens.
I wonder if he had like the 11th and 12th commandments. That was like here and sit.
Go tree.
The 14th commandment. Get back on that tree. Get back on that tree.
That's funny.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gold Tooth was a Canadian cur, right? No.
So
they changed the name of the Canadian curs to OMCBA curs. Right.
Yeah.
They said, we'll just incorporate them over here. We'll take them all.
So to get this straight, they took some bird dogs and
inbred
some
bird dogs. Tight. Yeah.
And some of Kenneth Beatty's mountain curs and bred them together and made cool.
That's probably why I liked them so much. They were good looking dogs. I remember them.
Yeah. So Justin says he was around back then. That's the reason he knows so much, and they live by the Old Testament.
Yeah, so. No pork.
Oh, that's pretty good. So that's very good insight. The Canadian curs. Is there anybody that still has a Canadian cur? That's what we need to find out.
I bet not. Yeah, dude. Usually, when whoever the breed originator is, like the breed champion, the guy that's either developed the line or the one that's really carrying the line of dogs, whenever he's passes on or just gets out of it, like that line of dogs just kind of fades away.
Yeah.
Like Beatty, like the Beatty Feist, like when Peanut died, they just kind of disappeared, faded away.
Yeah. So what's wild to me is like Robert Kimmer. He was extremely nice, and I was telling him, my dog's got a lot of Kimmer in it, and he was like, yeah, and he was talking about it, and like he likes half of my dog, just the Kimmer half. When I told him he had something else in it, become a shit eater right away. So the bottom half's a shit eater. The top half he really liked.
Hey, Jody Mullins told me that all like back then, like the best squirrel dog breeders, like really like the founding fathers, like they come from like a 50-mile radius, all up there in Tennessee, like all of them. But Jody told me that Robert used to catch deer with his Kimmer dogs. Like he worked in like a big game reserve, and he was like a hunting guide, and he had run a pack of dogs, and they'd run this deer for several hours. Well, then he'd catch them, and he'd wait like an hour and a half, and wait for that deer to bed down, and then he'd turn a fresh pack of dogs on them. So like all that lactic acid had built up in the deer, and they couldn't run. They were sore. He'd catch them.
Nice. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm assuming that he's David Rogers and Larry Smith started
Started
the
Canadian Curs.
Canadian Curse. Okay. So everybody listening, we're trying to fill in the comments. If you go to the YouTube, you'll obviously be able to see the comments popped up on the screen, but it's kind of hard to keep up. But very, very insightful information here.
Mm-hmm.
So was Jody a hater while we're talking about this? It kind of seems like it, not like him, but whoever starts a line, they kind of hate on everybody else's line. Was Jody more of that, or
Uh,
not really?
Not with Robert. He always talked really good about Robert. Robert helped him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, no, he always talked good about. Matter of fact, he talked good about all those guys.
Oh,
Now he would talk shit about a rat terrier, and like he wasn't a fan of prick-eared dogs or the dogs that had the pointy noses. He said they could drink out of a Coke bottle, you know. But but no, like uh, I mean, he thought his dogs were the best. But if you like really and truly, if you don't think your dogs are the best, or like, and you're trying to breed the best and make the best and have the best, and you don't believe your dogs are the best, well, like you'd go get the best and have the best, right? So he thought he was making the best crosses, and I mean, proof's in the pudding. He bred the same line of dogs for it's going on 50 years now, and there's been some great ones, but
yeah.
uh, no, not a super hater. Not there was a couple guys, but not breeders like him. But there's a couple guys he did hate on,
Yeah.
uh, but not dog breed. Like he talked really good about Bill Barger, uh, and Carl Smith, and like they was all raised in like a pretty close area.
So, like the OMCBA, not the OMCBA, back up. The Full Cry had like all of them on the cover, didn't it? One of them
Yeah,
magazines.
yeah, they had like some. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like they got like the best breeders in the country, or who was known as the best breeders, and had them all meet up somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was pretty
like.
cool.
I don't know what they were talking about. I don't know. Like they might have been like, all right, the big ones we're gonna keep over here. We're gonna call them curs, and the little ones y'all get them, and y'all call them fice. Because about half those guys were cur guys, and about half of them were fice guys.
And it was all mixed together.
I don't know. I don't know what was said and what was talked about, but I think all of them traded dogs back and forth. I think I don't know that. I don't have any like nobody's ever told me that really, but I mean they all live really close and their dogs look very similar.
Yeah.
Even the difference between the cur and the fight, like some are just a little bigger and some are a little smaller, but they all like all those dogs that come from that area look very similar to each other and were really good squirrel dogs.
Hmm. Yeah, that's it's come a long ways, man, and it's kind of sad to see some of the old timers moving on or giving
Well,
it up.
that's how I mean everything
Yeah.
evolves, everything it keeps going. And like like a lot of guys get like straws drawn on their dogs and things like that. I think if you're a breeder and your breeding program is working correctly, is working the way it should, your average is moving to the right. So you're like your really good squirrel dogs is moving to the right of that bell curve.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't think you should go backwards. I don't think you should go to breed the straws from 20 years ago. Like that's going backwards. Like your dog should be better. Like the dogs today should be reproducing better than the dogs from 20 years ago. Now, let's say your breeding program isn't where it should be. Let's say you made a miscalculation. It just didn't work out. Like there's something there's something in your line that's gotten weaker. Well, then if you go back to the old stuff that was really strong in whatever area you're weaker in, then yes, absolutely go back. But in theory, whatever you're breeding today should be better than what you were breeding 20 years ago. Like you
Yeah.
should always be trying to get better. You're chasing that perfect dog. Always. Do you ever hit it? No, but you're always chasing it. You're trying to get your average on that bell curve. You're trying to get your average. Like most of them hit in the middle. Some hit to the left. Some hit to the right. But you're trying to get that average moving to the right all the
So
time.
I like the idea of I don't know if the word is nostalgia, but maybe one day my grandkids want to, uh, hunt a dog off of, they see a video or hear a comment about that. I think that it would be fun to, I'm reading comments. I think it'd be fun to go back and breed to Gunner,
Yeah.
semen.
How many times has it worked? Like in squirrel dogs, how many times have they went back and bred to something from like a long time ago, and it's like the next best thing?
Well,
if
I'm not
know
wrong, I
firsthand.
know. Okay, go ahead.
I know firsthand of some stuff from a famous dog that was crossed on his great granddaughter on both sides. I think she was his great granddaughter. Like it was a lot of him in there.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, you talking about super shit eaters? Like I'm like all of them, super shit eaters. Wooden tree, had no mouth. Like it was a disaster. And I think they had like 4, and all of them are junk.
Well,
Junk.
if I'm not mistaken, I want to say that there's still some gem and bow semen that's getting used. Now I might be wrong.
Hey, my cousin bred sugar free to Gem and Bow, some Gem and Bow semen, and had a dog. Wade Hildebrand ended up with it and sold it. Now, it made a squirrel dog, it did, but it's not the champion, the next best thing that everybody would hope for.
Yeah.
Puppies like you make these crosses and you sell puppies on hopes and dreams. Like everybody's hoping that like you go back to old so and so, and you're hoping that it's going to throw the next best thing. And I'm not saying it won't, but most times it doesn't.
Good question, Tyler. How's the Dancer and Gunner litter? So there's 6 dogs.
Did you pay him? You pay him to ask that? Huh?
No, but I do.
I'm glad you brought it up, Tyler.
I do like the question, Tyler.
I would love to talk about that.
I would love to really talk about this topic right here. So, first litter from either dog. There is 6 puppies, 3 males, 3 females. 1 male has treed 5 squirrels on the outside before he's 4.5 months old right now. So he treated them before 4.5 months old. There's 3 more in a training pen. 2 more males and a female are treeing already too at 4.5 months old. So they're finna start getting squirrels shot out to them. Mine's hunting good, but I mean the puppies in the training pens are seeing squirrels all day, every day. So it's just hard to get the exposure. But we're on the way. I mean, so what was that? 4 out of 6 treeing.
Treating squirrels in a row. And yours treed on a cage squirrel, right?
Treat a cage squirrel, yeah. So I would put that video up. But to be fair, it took me about 75 shots to knock it out because I shot it and it falls on a fork. And it's a big old fork. Like it's almost like it's sitting on a platform. And I'm up there just bang, bang. And my son is 6 years old. And he's like, hey, do you want me to try? And I'm like, son, the squirrel's dead. I'm trying to knock it off, and I shoot it, and the squirrel pop up a little bit. And I shoot it. Anyways, it looked like Swiss cheese. it didn't really look like a squirrel when I got it knocked out to her, but I finally did about 40 shots. But we got it down to her. She
Yeah.
treed.
Well,
I was just want to see how long she
good thing
treed.
she's not gun shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing she
Hey,
wasn't gun shy.
hey, she stayed treed for 5 minutes on this cage.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, great question, Tyler. I really appreciate you joining that in the chat.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Dylan69 wants to know if we're gonna tag team. Savage is too young to be bred to Megatron or Gunner, but that is a
Dual. Hey, that
possibility.
would be a dual sire cross. That would be a plussed up cross. I like it.
Yeah. So
I just started breeding Megatron. I've got a 12-week-old puppy out of him. I also have a new litter out of him too.
yeah. How many is in that litter?
Was 6. I lost 2 right off the bat. I'm cutting their tails tonight. They're 3 days old.
3 days old. Now, how much? What's the percentage in them?
Man, I'd have to get a piece of paper on these. Because all right, so
eighth.
so
Catahoula.
Tweety. No, I did have some Catahoula though. I know Jimmy checks the DNA because I sent some false papers in and he caught me.
You lying.
I know, I'm not lying.
Hey, some false papers in. He caught you.
Yeah. So guys, he does check the DNA. Now it was unintentional. Like so my dad, like he had this Kimmer bitch that would, she'd tree for 10 hours. Like he'd turn her loose and she'd go tree a coon. And if he didn't feel like going and shoot it out, he'd just go home, go to sleep, and wake up the next day. And my stepmom would be like, you need to shoot that damn coon. That dog's still treeing. And he'd go out there and shoot the coon or whatever. But like she's a really, really, really super nice coon dog. Loose on the tree, like some of the Kimmers are. Like she just walk around. Anyway, bred her to his other coon dog, which was half Plot and half Catahoula. I didn't know Hooter got to him. His name was State Line Hooter. I put him in one hunt and got second at the state hunt. Would have got first, but Jacob Lookadoo minus me because I couldn't catch him. He'd never had a lead put on him at a tree. But anyway, if I knew how to handle, I would have won the hunt. Anyway, I was going to make some Kimmer hybrids, and I had a really nice stud dog that Jody was using. His name was Swagger, and everything.
I don't know if you went silent, but I can't hear you. So I think Shane is having some technical difficulties. And yeah, hey, is he back?
Anyway. On Gypsy and Swagger, trying to make some Mullen hybrids, so like some half Kimmer, half Mullins, and anyway, Jimmy called me. Hey man, them.
Yeah.
Is because a guy that bought one of those dogs, he ended up selling it years later and tried to buy it back but can't. She made a super squirrel dog and he's wanting something else from me. And I was like, man, I'll make you one. So, I'll make crosses and I'll just raise a whole litter and let them run loose on my farm. And sometimes they disappear. Sometimes they hang out. They make it. That's where Megatron come from. He was running loose and I needed a squirrel dog at the time, and he was treeing, but I picked him up and started working on him. Anyway, that's what this dog is. Her name's Tweety. She's 3/4 Mullins, 1/8 hound, 1/8 bird dog. She's white with a black head. She looks like a miniature bird dog. She looks like Joy, but about 10 pounds smaller.
Hmm.
Or Gunsmoke Joy. She's colored up like that. She's solid white with a black head. Big motor, huge motor. Uh, her daddy and Megatron were half brother. They're out of the same female.
Okay.
And so anyway, it's a line bred. It's uncle and niece cross. The mama's 3/4 Mullins. The daddy is 5/8 hound, a quarter bird dog, an eighth cur. So these puppies will be. Well, I'd have to get a pen and paper out. But,
they're a lot. They're a
yeah,
lot.
but the hound and the bird dog's the same.
Yeah,
on one side.
I got you.
But anyway, yeah, I have 4 of them, and 2 of them's white with brindle spots. So they're gonna look pretty cool.
They're gonna be for sale, or are you gonna keep them up?
Like, so that guy Brad, I'm selling him one.
Okay.
Another guy's wanting one that I'll sell. I'm not taking deposits on them or anything. But if that guy wants one, I'll sell. But I've got my squirrel pen back going. I've got a ton of squirrels in it. I have a 2-acre squirrel pen that I've had forever, and I'm going to get them started and then sell them.
Nice.
Because there's not much hype. There's not much hype on her. Like, I have a formula on selling puppies and whatnot. You got to have hype somewhere. Either the breeder has to have hype, or the stud dog, or the female. Like, there has to be hype somewhere, because people are buying these dogs with high expectations. I would just rather evaluate the litter. Like, I'm wanting one, and like they may, most likely they're probably not going to be five size. There might be a couple females that are. I have 3 females and 1 male, but probably they're going to be about a 35-pound dog, which is what I like. They're probably going to be just a little bit over 5 size. But I want to evaluate the litter and see what I got.
So I made mention to a guy about that cross that we're talking about making with Gunner and that LMC Jip, and he's like, I want on the list. So making things happen too.
Yeah. So you talk about the Gunner's half sister, the dog my buddy's got.
Yes.
Yeah. She State Line Poo Nanny. Ain't that her name?
Is that her name?
State Line
Poo
one.
Nanny.
State Line one bad Poo Nanny. No, that's not her name. But it could be. But she's turning it on. He sent me a picture the other day of her treeing, and he's not a videographer. He's not on Facebook. But they killed, I think, 11 or 12 with her, 10, 11, 12. I don't know. I can't remember. He sent me a picture of them. But
nice.
I tell you what, I might start posting some pictures of her. And
yeah.
And this is her first kill season, really. Like, she just got started back summer. But maybe that'll hit. She should be coming in the heat, hopefully sometime after the World Hunt, so I can get her to you. But
yeah,
I'm excited about that. That might be my starting the LMCs, man.
Yeah, I'm fired up about it too, because he said that she was getting on in there out.
No, she'll go. She got a big mouth.
So we finna make LMC. We finna put some of that push go in them.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a good question. Tyler says he thinks that we'll see quite a few good bitches bred to hunter semen in the next 5 to 10 years. So I wonder how many straws they have of Hummer semen.
I don't know. I want to know like how good of a stud dog Hummer is or was. Not the percentages of dogs, just on the percentage of how much sperm he made. Because like this thing bred a different bitch every 3 days for like 3 years. We're
Hey,
talking like 150 bitches a year for years, and
mm,
then they're gonna collect him too,
they was wearing that poor old dog out.
dude.
He had to be ribs and dick by the end of
Yeah, like I'm surprised he had a dick. Like you'd think it'd be wore down to a nub or something. Uh,
it. Oh,
yeah, like it's a wonder they could pull anything out of him to get a straw.
I
Uh,
mean, that's a lot. Like,
yeah,
I'll be honest. I'm
and,
not interested in doing no stud dog stuff like that. That's
yeah, and I love the breeding aspect of it. Even though I don't breed a whole lot of dogs, I consider myself a breeder. Just because like Jody was my mentor and I've read so much about genetics or whatever, and I've bred a few dogs, but not that many, but like I'm fascinated with like these experiments, like going back to the Hummer semen.
mm-hmm,
Uh, I would so like me, I would rather breed to something that was out of Hummer or a grandson to Hummer and keep going that way.
mm-hmm.
Uh, but I bet they can sell the puppies. Even if they don't turn out to be like world beaters, like it's like super comp dogs,
Yeah,
just because they're out of Hummer, somebody would buy them. Like, and they might be decent squirrel dogs too. Like, you know what I mean? Uh, but you would be able to get rid of those dogs. You'd be able to
yeah,
move them.
yeah, for sure. So,
Is that what
ah,
Jackson and Image was out of? Were they out of Hummer?
I don't know.
I
I don't
want to
have a
say
clue.
they are. I think they are.
Tyler, Justin Hitchens, what's Jackson Image out of? Top three ONCBA dogs in USDC earnings, all out of Hummer.
Yep, I like it, but that don't mean the next ones will be. You know what I mean? Like it could be.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, yeah, I thought so. And
Tyler
and
says,
and Annie was a dog that Adam O'Donnell had, right?
yeah,
Pretty sure.
Crooked Creek Annie is what they say. So,
See, I almost had Crooked Creek kennels because we got Crooked Creek over here, uh, but there was already some Crooked Creek stuff out there. I also have Coon Creek over here too, but it's spelt different.
so yeah,
Yeah.
Adam owned Annie.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's some information. Mr. Jones, Blake Jones puts on here Jackson, Image, and Twister female are all litter mates.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with Twister.
Well, if you, me and Blake was talking about this earlier. If you look, a lot of really nice dogs seem to be out of Twister.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe maybe she is behind. Well, I guess if they're litter mates, then that's not. So never mind.
Yeah, I'd be trying to get some stuff out of her, or some stuff out of Jackson or Image, and trying to breed a line in that direction.
Yeah. So well,
See,
let's wind her down here. It's been an hour and a
yeah,
half. It's 9:14. I know y'all are
mm-hmm.
ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
Leave us some comments. Let us know, any ways that we can constructive criticism, if you will, if we can get this on there. Hey, get your wives. I know they're listening. They're like, please get the hell off of this where we can go to bed. But get us some comments from them. What'd you say? Your wife's favorite Squirrel Dog podcast?
Tree Dog. We just had a
Oh
superstar
yeah,
in coon dogs on here. So it's
yeah.
Tree Dog podcast, man.
Tree Dog
Hunting. Let's just say
podcast.
hunting dog podcast
Yeah.
because we talked deer dogs and stuff too. But yeah, it's your wife's favorite hunting dog podcast.
So we're up here. And then you got Bear Grease a little below us, and then everybody else kind of down there below us.
Well, it depends. If Tyler's on there, like it's neck and neck with us.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Tyler made that podcast.
Really, he did. He did. He
He
did
did.
great.
He did. Between him, so everybody come up with this. We're gonna hit the comments next podcast. Who has the god awfulest forearm tattoos? Garrett Key or Tyler with a tree dog?
You talking about the worst
Or best? We can
or
go worst
best?
or best.
Yeah.
We might want to have a poll next time.
Yeah. Well, get them to post it. They need to post a picture of it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we can vote.
So Garrett has like a musket on his arm. It's like 45 inches long. It's like old 6-shooter. And Tyler's got he had the tree dog that he put
Oh, he's the white herb. That's why he got the mustache. Yeah, the sheriff.
So Tyler says just pick one of the 11 on his forearm.
Are all of them tree dogs?
I think he has a couple of feist, one of all. So and G's rocking a 45 and a mustache. He did have a sweet mustache this weekend, I will say. So
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So give us some questions, constructive criticism. Give us some shares, stuff. Let's change it up from last week on the curves.
If you like Hummer dogs, hit the like button. If you want a Hummer puppy, if you'd breed the Hummer with one of his straws, hit the follow.
And if you'd rather hunt a feist, hit share.
There you go.
Now back that up.
If you think
we're
Hummer
not
was
gonna get very many
share.
We're not gonna get very many shares if you like hunting feist. So if you like coon hunting and squirrel hunting, share the video. How about that? So
sounds good to me. Peace out, everybody. Good night, fellas.
Peace out.